Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is match day 3 of my championship score predictions. So obviously it's going to be like the other two episodes, so we'll just get straight into it. Starting out with tomorrow night's game, the Friday night game. Huddersfield Town play host to Nottingham Forest. Now Forest haven't really been on the best start, haven't really had the best starts to the season with two 2-0 losses. One away from home to QPR on the opening day, one at home to Cardiff City. Now, it sees them sat in the bottom 3 at the minute. Obviously, they won't go down by any means at all this season. I don't think they'll go down at all. But not the best start that they wanted when they were basically looking for a promotion push this season. Huddersfield, on the other hand, again, the same, not really had the best start to the season with two losses in their opening 2 games. A 1-0 loss to Norwich on the opening day, or opening game of the season, and a 3-0 loss to Brentford, I believe. So, not the best of starts for either of these two teams. Both find themselves towards the bottom end of the table with 2 losses out of 2. Do I think that either side will pick up their 3 points? If there's going to be a team that picks up all 3 points, I am edging towards Nottingham Forest. But I don't think I don't think any team is going to pick up their first 3 points of the season. I think they're going to cancel each other out and it's going to end a 1-1 draw. But I do think one side will dominate the game. Who it will be, I don't know. But one side will dominate the game. But it still won't be enough to get the 3 points. On to Saturday games with the first of the 2 early kickoffs. Got Watford take on rivals Luton Town at Vicarage Road. Watford have had a pretty decent start to the season. I believe a win and a draw to start their campaign off. Luton, 2 wins out of 2. Sat second or first in the table. I know them and Reading are sat first and second in the table at the minute. But yeah, what a start by Luton. Watford obviously played my team Middlesbrough. And also Sheffield Wednesdays, their first 2 games. Luton played Barnsley and Derby County. Both of these sides will be looking to pick up another 3 points on the road. Luton will be looking to make it 3 out of 3. Watford will be looking to make it 2 out of 3. Do I think either side will pick up 3 points? Again, I don't think they will. With the form that they're on in the first 2 games, the way they've played, I do think they'll cancel each other out like the Huddersfield Forest game, but I think this will be a bit more even. I'm going Watford 1, Luton Town 1. On to the second early kickoff. Wycombe Wanderers take on Swansea City at Adams Park. Wycombe 2 losses out of 2. And Swansea City, and I don't know. I know they won their first game of the season against Preston, I believe, but I'm not sure on their second game of the season. But either way, Swansea are the miles better side into this, clear favourites. Wycombe haven't really looked that likely that they're going to be staying up this season. I do think that Swansea's quality will shine through in the end, and I think it will be Swansea City 2, Wycombe Wanderers 0. Barnsley then take on Coventry City. Coventry have had a brilliant start to the season, even though they lost their opening game of the season away to Bristol City in a 2-1 loss. They still looked bright going forward. They looked pretty solid at the back. So Coventry are looking like a decent side for this season. Barnsley, on the other hand, not really had the best of starts. Maybe could pick up form a little bit better if they're wanting to stay up again. But I think Coventry's quality will just come through in this game, and I think Coventry City 2, Barnsley 1. Birmingham then play host to Rotherham United. Birmingham City, brilliant start to the season, looked really sharp. Looked like the Artur Karanka effect has really come into play in Birmingham. Where Rotherham, on the other hand, had an opening day win against Wickham, but scraped a 1-0 win right at the end. I'm not too sure on their second game of the season, but I don't think Rotherham will have enough to beat this Birmingham side that are looking very, very sharp this season and look very effective on the break and going forward. So I think Birmingham City 1, Rotherham United 0. Maybe could have gone a bit higher of a score for Birmingham on that one. Cardiff City play Reading at the Cardiff City Stadium. Reading, again, another team that's had a brilliant start to the season. 2 wins out of 2. Cardiff with 1 win out of 2. Their win coming last time out, a 2-0 win away to Nottingham Forest. So their season has begun and their promotion push that they're looking for has possibly begun. But Reading looking strong this season, looking very solid. I think they will cause Cardiff some problems this game, and I only see one outcome, and it's Cardiff City 1, Reading 1, which is my score prediction. Derby County play Blackburn Rovers at Pride Park. Blackburn looked very solid last time out against Wickham. I think it was, a 5-0 win? I think it was for Blackburn, so it looked very sharp going forwards like they did in their first game against Bournemouth. Ended 3-2 that one. So, Rotherham clearly are good on the counter-attack. Derby County, on the other hand, have had a poor start to the season. 2 losses out of 2 to Reading and Luton Town. So not the best starts for Philip Koku and Derby County, but there is no but. Derby are getting beat throughout this one, but I have gone Blackburn Rovers 2, Derby County 1. Millwall then play Brentford in a London derby. Millwall, again, always tough to beat at the Den with or without crowd, really, but it's tougher with the crowd. But the Den is just one place where a lot of teams, fear to go in a way. Brentford finally picking up their first 3 points of the season with that win against Huddersfield after their opening day loss to Birmingham. Whether I think Brentford will get the 3 points is a definite. I think it'll come out as Brentford 2, Millwall 1. Preston North End then play Stoke City. Preston, again, another team that I think are going to be a team that's going to be in form and then out of form. They're going to be dipping in and out of form throughout the whole season. Similar with Stoke, really. I think they're going to be the same, dipping in and out of form. So I think they'll cancel each other out and it's going to end Preston 1 and Stoke 1. Into QPR to take on my team, Middlesbrough. QPR, very solid team, look very sharp this season. Looking to implement a better finishing position than they did last season. Whether they'll do that, don't know, but the new signs that they've brought in look very sharp. Lyndon Dykes, who was linked with Middlesbrough, ended up going to QPR. He's looked pretty sharp from the beginning. Whether he can continue that form throughout the season, we're yet to find out. Middlesbrough picked up their first point of the season at home to Bournemouth last time out with a brilliant late equaliser from Paddy McNair, swinging it in for Marcus Brown to grab his first ever Middlesbrough goal to end at 1-1. And then it's going to be another tough game for Middlesbrough. I think it's going to be tough to go away from home, especially at QPR's ground. I see it coming out as QPR 1, Middlesbrough 1. Sunday, onto the Sunday kickoffs now. Bristol City take on Sheffield Wednesday. Again, Bristol City, I think they're going to be another team dipping in and out of form. Sheffield Wednesday need to really start picking up a run of wins to get themselves out of the minuses. But both of these teams have looked pretty sharp from the start of the season, so I'm going to go Bristol City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. And then on to the final game of the weekend, AFC Bournemouth take on Norwich City. The two of the newly relegated clubs play each other. Do I think one of them will pick up 3 points in this game and push on for a bounce back straight to the Premier League? I don't see that happening. I see them cancelling each other out. Norwich have looked a little bit less lacked in attack than Bournemouth have. Bournemouth look very solid going forwards. I see this ending as another 1-1 draw. I think Norwich will be the team to score a late equaliser again, like Middlesbrough did this weekend, the weekend just gone. I think they'll do it to Bournemouth this weekend coming. So I see them cancelling each other out again. So there were my Matchday 3 Championship score predictions. Let me know yours in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're wondering what this is that I've got on, it's Billingham Sinfonia Football Club tracksuit. That's the academy I do play for. But anyway, just to clear that up. If you did enjoy the video, like I say, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.